Hi guys, welcome to Neutral Sports. And guys, Lammens screwed Belgium really bad. He screwed his own country, guys. He literally screwed his own country. I know people are going to say it's his first World Cup game, or it's his first minute, because he hasn't played in the World Cup. But it's what I'm trying to say is that yeah, you can make mistakes in football. I'm not gonna say, oh, you're not allowed to make mistakes. Why is he making mistakes? But the thing is, it's like when you're playing football, yeah, if you're playing amateur football or the youth academy, yeah, bro, that's fine. That's fine because you learn from your mistakes. You need to adapt it, and yeah, that's how you become. That's how you become a professional footballer. That's how you grow in the ranks. But when you play in the big leagues, when you play in a senior club, yeah, or you're playing in a competition like the World Cup, you cannot give mistakes like that. You cannot. I think it's the fact that people are coddling him and feeling sympathy and pity for him. What's he gonna learn? What is Lammens gonna learn if you're gonna coddle him and feel sympathy for him? What is he gonna learn? I'm gonna be honest, I like Lammens. I think Lammens was the most underrated goalie in the Premier League last season. I have no hatred for Lammens, but what he has to understand is that when you're playing in the Premier League or the World Cup, when you're playing for Manchester United or you're playing for Belgium, you have to rely on critics. You have to rely on criticisms. If you're going to allow people coddle you and say, oh, you know what, it's fine, I'm sorry, then you're not going to learn. You're still going to make the same mistake. I've seen this before. With players like Dawson. I've seen it with players like Kilman. I've seen it with players like Phillips. I've seen them. People coddle them. I've seen people coddle and sympathize and pity players for making mistakes. But they don't learn. They don't learn. But if you criticize someone by calling out their mistake, they're going to learn. They're going to learn. I'll give you one example. You look at Kinski versus Atletico Madrid, yeah? He made a howl of mistakes. He made mistakes that crossed the line, where Atletico Madrid was winning 5-2. And people bullied him for making mistakes. People bullied him, called him out saying, why did you make that mistake? But even when people bullied him, criticized him for making that mistake, he was still a good goalie after he kept Spurs' survival, sadly. But again, if you want to learn from your mistakes, accept criticisms. Accept it. Don't hide away or be shunned. Accept it. You made a mistake. Don't cower away and say, I made a mistake and people are bullying me and I want to go home. Own up to your mistake by taking accountability. I don't get it when people say, I feel sympathy for him. I feel sympathy. I don't like using sympathy or pity. And I don't like it because it damages their reputation. Sympathy. Overall, the game, it was a tight game. Jamal was my man of the match. He made a lot of good shots for Spain. But even though Spain had the better shots by the better player, Jamal, you look at it, like Belgium's defending was good. So it's good that Belgium defended really good, but mistakes, man. Bloody mistakes ruins the game. Like, I think, like, for example, like, even Courtois made a mistake. I'm not going to forgive Courtois for making a mistake. But you look at it, like, yeah, mistakes happen in football, but, like, you're not going to learn from it. But even with Belgium, like, other than Courtois and Lammens, they've had a good performance. They finally broke Spain because Belgium are the first team to score against Spain. Something they should be proud of. Something that they should be proud of. They're the first team to score against Spain in the World Cup this year. And like, I saw a stat where they have scored the most goals by substitutes, by 9. In the history of the World Cup, Belgium players have scored 9 goals by using subs. So substitutions help them out because like, they have backup players. But again, like, I just think about it, like, when you find Courtois was injured and then they have to bring Lammens, but again, it's poorly executed choice like that Lammens made and Courtois made. And the first goal was a good goal. I think the first goal by Spain was good. Unfortunately, it ended up in a mistake. Fabian Ruiz scored a good goal. Jamal got it. Courtois couldn't save it. And Fabian Ruiz, I like that guy, man. I respect Fabian Ruiz. But again, like, it's frustrating to see World Cup exits based on like one tiny mistake. Like, it's a good thing that you learn from your mistakes, and like you can't do anything about it. But again, that goal, both goals could have been preventable, but yeah. But you know, massive respect to Mikel Moreno. You know, I don't think he got that much start for Arsenal because you know you've got Arsenal, you've got Rice, they've got Norgard, they've got good centre defensive midfielders. You look at some even striker, you have Gyökeres, Jesus, you have Havertz. It's tough to put Mikel Moreno in a squad, but I think that he is a good player. But it's in that situation that where would you put Mikel Moreno? Because there's so many spots that you can give to so many good Arsenal players. The Catalan is an amazing player. Atlanta, no. It was a poor defending from Spain. Good header from the Catalan. It's a good goal, but again, like, both goals were mistakes from the defense. defending players. And you look at the first goal, it was a mistake from Qatar. Second goal, it was a mistake from Kablasi. Third goal, it was a mistake from Lammens. So really, it's a game had good potential, had everything, had the best opportunities, had the best strikes, the best at everything, but mistakes were in there. But I just think that you look at Belgium, with Belgium, they did struggle in their group. So when you struggle in a group, but you get through, it shows that you have so much liabilities in your team. And there was a game they played, I think it was Senegal 2-2, where their defense got wrecked. But they had to rely on the last minute penalty and the last minute, there are 3 goals. But it's good that you learn from your mistakes. But I think that they were poor, they were disappointing. But again, the win against USA, win against Senegal, surviving in the group, good. But it's downfall, the epitome of the downfall of the errors that led to the 3 goals. It's the epitome of downfall. I feel sorry for when players get injured. When you get injured, that's sad. And that but it's such a sad. It's sad when players get injured. It's sad, but when you're seeing situations like this, where Qatar could have prevented it, but it's a good goal by Moreno. And I'm not talking about too much about mistakes, but Moreno is underrated, man. He's underrated. I think that people don't give credit to him, but you look at it, Kabrasi takes a shot, saved by Lammens, but unfortunately, Moreno got the last touch. And game over for Belgium. Thanks guys for watching this video. Hit the subscribe button if you're new. How do you guys think England will survive against Norway? Will Norway make a shock? Will England survive in the next match, because that's the next match? Harden vs Kane. Hit the subscribe button if you're new, hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. Peace. I'm out. Why, Lammens? Why?